One, two. All right. Good afternoon, everybody, and for the final time this season, welcome into Maryville High School. Today is the final day of the regular season, and for all the Bobcats fans, this is the last game they will play. The first of two games here on a Thursday matchup to end week number 8 of the SMCL 2026 season. The 6-15-1 Bobcats will take on the 11-9-1 Bears. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. My name is Hunter Mancuso. I will take you through the last two games here on this Thursday. The Bobcats are the lone man out of the playoffs. A 4-team bracket. The Bobcats will be the only team not in it. The Bears, they will be the second seed in it, regardless of what happens in their two games today. The Bears will be the home team. They will be in light blue in the field first. The Bobcats, dark blue, swinging it first. On the mound in their second to last game of the season for the Bears, because they played two today, Owen Porter getting the start. He'll throw to Dylan Bowser. Cade Hauser over on first. Shepard on second. Ridings at short. Greenway on third. Andrew Holt, Tristan Vallone, and Abram Taylor rounding out 7-9. The righty Owen Porter will face the typical suspects for the Bobcats. 1, 2, 3 hole. Tyler Bennett, Isaac Gearwood, and Dylan Lahr. Most of these men taking their last swings of the season. Bobcats at least looking to go out with a victory. 6-15-1. They haven't had much to smile about this season, but they'll look for one more win in their last game here at Maryville. We're underway with an Owen Porter first pitch called strike number 1. The Bears are coming off yet another loss to the other BCA team, the Athletics. They took a no-hitter and into the 5th inning. They lost last night 3-2, and they only gave up one hit in the process. So a rather frustrating outing for the Bears. But they will look to bounce back and secure 2 wins today over the Bobcats, and then they will play the Eagles second. Speaking of the Eagles, they secured their 4th seed in the playoffs with their win yesterday. So it will be the Athletics in the 1st seed, Bears in the 2 seed, Copperheads in the 3, and then, of course, the Eagles in the 4. Tyler Bennett up at the plate. He was responsible for the first win of the season for the Bobcats. He had that walk-off victory, popping up the 2-2 over the right side in foul grounds. Hauser's giving it a look. He'll make the catch. That's out number 1. Bennett had that walk-off home run, and the Bobcats' first win of the season started their little win streak they got going. Of course, it didn't follow up with much behind it. The lefty, Isaac Gearwood, will swing it. Isaac Gearwood in 2, Dylan Lahr in 3, and then they clean up hitter Cameron Combs. A good last day for baseball here at Maryville. This will be the last time this season we're out here. The Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday games will all be held at Catholic next week. The 1-0 chopped over to second. Shepard will throw over. 2 up, 2 down. Owen Porter working quickly in the first. The Bears not playing for anything more than just a better record. They have secured the 2 spot. They will play the the Copperheads in the tournament or in the bracket play. And then, of course, the Athletics will play the Bears. First pitch runs in on Lahr and it hits him, so there'll be a runner aboard. Cameron Combs swinging it, lining it into center. Vallone coming in. He'll make the catch on the run. The hit by pitch doesn't amount to anything. The next hitter flies out on a pitch. That's the end of the top of the first. Bobcats retired 1, 2, 3, 4. The Bears will get a chance to swing it. Bears will step in and get things going on their side offensively today. They'll face the lefty Hunt, or excuse me, Hill. The lefty outfielder getting another start in the leadoff position. Tristan Vallone, Caden Ridings, and Marcus Greenway, 1, 2, 3. Hill on the rubber. Bryce Cowell behind the plate. Over on first, Cameron Combs. Braden Cox at second. Jaden Richardson and Tyler Bennett on the left side of the infield. Currently, it looks like Chris Say is in right. Isaac Yearwood is in center. And then Mac McCord is in left. Vallone falling behind now, 1 and 2. A lefty-lefty matchup to get his day going. 1-2, swung on and missed. Hill greets the first batter he sees, retires him down swinging. It's a good start for the lefty. Up will stand Caden Ridings. So today is basically the equivalent of game 162 in an MLB season where all the playoffs are already decided and they're just playing because they have to because it's on the schedule. Riding softly to the right side. Cox is underneath it. A one-pitch pop-out. Both starting pitchers working real quickly in the first. Marcus Greenway also swinging at the first pitch, breaking ball over to Richardson. Couple of first pitch swings for the Bears has him retired in order. We're already on to the second, a quick first. No runs scored at 0-0. A quick first inning brings us already into the second. Bobcats will set up 5, 6, and 7. Richardson, McCord, and Cox. Owen Porter, of course, coming back out for the second. Richardson to get things going. First pitch breaking ball, called strike number 1. So this will be the last Bobcats game of this season. There will be some sort of player draft after today, I was told, where the rest of the 4 teams will get to pick a handful of players off this Bobcats team, and if the players want to keep playing, they will be able to play in the bracket play for whatever team picks them up. I don't expect more than maybe 1 or 2 guys to actually play, but we'll see what teams need position-wise. For all the Bobcats fans watching, I hope to see more viewers in the 3 days that we'll play next week, even though this team isn't playing. Of course, the other BCA team is. We'll probably see them go to the championship. It's only a 2-round bracket. The first round is double elimination, so it's best of 3. But the final game will not be a best of. It'll just be one single game. Richardson working a full count in his first at bat. He's at a 3-2. Jacob McCord on deck. No out, payoff pitch to the leadoff hitter. Runs high and tight. Richardson's aboard to start the second. The second base runner of the day for the Cats. 1 hit by pitch, 1 walk. Second pitch swinging. Softly hit out to center. It's a can of corn for Tristan Vallone. That'll be out number 1. Cox will swing it with 1 up and 1 down, or with 1 on and 1 down. Mac McCord will follow Chris A. and Bryce Cowell to round out 7, 8, 9, 10. 10-man lineup for both teams today. A 1 to Cox, chopped softly over to second. Shepard will scoop. The only play he'll have is over to first, so he'll take the sure bet there. Richardson will advance to second on the throw. There's 2 gone for number 22. Mac McCord taking his first rips today. Appreciate everybody for tuning in. We got good viewership here early in this one. A quick first inning. Most of the viewership came as we began the second. I believe it was only a 7 or 8 minute total first inning. Both teams going 3 up, 3 down, or very close to it. Nice pitch from Porter on the inner part. Now 2-2. Bobcats will end their season after today, and currently they sit at 6-15-1. And even though they had 16 games they didn't win, you have to think their play was a little above that record. Just had some things not go their way. A bunch of close losses. only getting ahead of 6 of those games. 2 to number 22 is way outside, gets past Bowser. Richardson goes second to third on the pass ball. Payoff pitch with 2 outs, fouled off. If Mac McCord gets on, Chris A will come in on deck. First run of the game, 90 feet away. Mac McCord in an RBI spot. Another payoff. Swung on and missed. McCord down swinging. The Bobcats will strand one on third. The Bears will get a chance to take the lead. We're 0-0 as the bottom of the second. Due up next. Bears getting their second chance now. They'll send up Cole Hendrickson up first. 4, 5, and 6. Hendrickson, Shepard, and Hauser meet the lineup ready to go. The lefty Hill out for a second. Himeno and Porter both having first or very quick first frames. He'll look to match that here. Off to a good start. 1-0 popped up just beyond the infield. Braden Cox ranging out. He'll make the catch. There's one gone. Shepard, the second baseman today, will take the second at bat here in the second. Whole bunch of 2s. Shepard's been playing a lot of shortstop recently, but him and Caden Ridings switching positions. Ridings started the season off at shortstop a lot, has played second base as of late, but today back where he started the season. First pitch to Shepard on the corner, 0-1. Hill making his 5th and final start of the season. Giving up 12 earned runs. Second pitch swinging from Shepard on the ground over to first. Hill making a bid for back-to-back very quick innings. Across his 5 appearances, Hill has thrown 15 innings. His ERA a little higher than 7.4. And Cade Hauser up. Hill going 1-2-3 in the first. Owen Porter went 1-2-3-4 in the first and the second. Allowed a hit by pitch in the first and then a walk in the second. No one's gotten on base from Hill yet. Behind Hauser will be Abram Taylor, Dylan Bowser, Andrew Hull, and Caden. That's it. A 10-man lineup. One just over the head. Two swung on and missed. That'll be strike three. Cade Hauser down swinging. Hill picks up a strikeout and back-to-back 3 down innings. We'll be on to the third quickly. Score still at 0. Chris A standing in to get the third going. First pitch from Porter outside. Chris A, Bryce Cowell before the lineup will flip back to Tyler Bennett. 9-10-1. 3-1 to say is popped up in foul ground left side. Greenway giving it a look. So is Shepard. Greenway turns his body awkwardly, can't catch it. A hard ball to read going down the line. So Say will stay alive. It'll still be a full count. Or it'll move to a full count. Payoff pitch, just missing outside. Another walk allowed from Porter. Chris Say on to start the inning. Chris Say getting on for Bryce Cowell. Say the third base runner of the day for the Cats. Still no hits for them. Just 2 walks and a hit by pitch. Cowell getting the start at catcher for the Bobcats last game. Three straight misses from Porter. Cowell looking good here. Tyler Bennett, leadoff man on deck. Porter's 3-0 down Broadway. Three-one runs in. 2 straight walks allowed by Porter to start the third. 2 base runners, nobody gone. We'll get him out meeting to talk to Porter. Tyler Bennett getting his second swings. Chopping the first pitch foul. Bennett's 0 for 1. Porter looking for the first out in the third. The 0-2 to Bennett. Send the other way into right. That one will get down in front of Alone. Chris A hustling around third. He'll look to be the first run of the game, and he will be. It's an RBI single for Tyler Bennett. He puts the Cats up first. Couple of walks allowed from Porter, and the Bobcats taking advantage of it. The away team draws first blood. They're up 1-0. 3 straight misses to Yearwood. Strike one on the corner. Cal on second, Bennett on first. Crusay scored the only run. Slow nobody out. Bobcats having a good third. Softly hit down to the left, and that one will drop. Everybody moving up 2 bags. Cal will score. Bennett goes first to third. Couple of RBI singles on the board for the Bobcats. They go up 2-0. I think we'll get a pitching change here momentarily, it looks like. Maybe not yet, but the Bears do have motion on in their pen. Dylan Lars swinging at the first pitch, launching it a mile high, just way foul. Catcher moves to 0-1. Or I should say the outfielder, typically the catcher, but playing in the field today. Oh, 2 softly hit out to center. Andrew Hull ranging it down. He'll make the catch for the first out in the third. Tagging from third is Tyler Bennett. And he will score to sacrifice fly for Dylan Lar. Bobcats adding a third of the inning. Cameron Combs swinging a launching one down the left field line. Adds it going back, and it's a one hopper off the top of the wall. Bobcats finding all the offense here in the third. It's another hit in a row for the Cats. They put runners on second and third. This will most likely be it for Owen Porter, it looks like. Are we getting a pitching change? We will be. So Owen Porter only records 1 out in the third. He allows 3 runs to cross. Bobcats will make a pitching change. Whenever the new guy comes in, I'll be back. Trying to keep things going, it's Jaden Richardson. The new pitcher coming in, Dylan Ford. He'll relieve Owen Porter. The righty won Harrant. Runners on second and third. The infield will play toes on the grass. Big swing and a miss from Richardson. Yearwood on third. Cameron Combs on second. Couple of base knocks for them this inning. Only one gone. It was a sacrifice fly out to center. Richardson was walked to begin his day at the plate. If you're a Bobcats fan, this has to make you happy a little bit. As Richardson skies up the 2-1. Shallow center, hole coming in underneath it, making the catch. Yearwood tagging from third, a long pump fake. But he will retreat back to the bag. It's a soft pop out for Richardson. That's out number 2. Ford coming in, sitting down the first batter he sees. The Bears have 11 wins, and so do the third-place team Copperheads, but the Copperheads have 12 losses, and even if the Bears lose 2 today, they would only be at 11 losses, so same amount of wins, but the Bears have 1 run or 1 loss of insurance. "1-0 to McCord, popped foul. Two gone here in the third. McCord in an RBI spot. Possibly 2 more can be brought in with a single swing. "2-1, picked by Bowser. On deck is Braden Cox. He might get a chance to hit with the bases loaded. Great offensive inning from the Bobcats. Taking advantage of walks and timely hitting. 3-1 is fouled off. We'll move into a full count. The payoff outside, ball number 4. That gets away from the catcher. Yearwood will score on the pass ball. The Bobcats add a 4th. It is now 4-0 Cats. Braden Cox will not stand in with the bases loaded. There'll be just runners on the corners, but 4 runs across. One hit over the left side, and that won't get through. The infield was going up the middle to cover the bag, and it's an easy hit the other way for Cox. The Bobcats add a 5th. Cox couldn't have placed that hit any better if he tried. The shortstop Ridings could have made a play on it, but instead he was moving to his left to cover the bag. Just out of the reach of the third baseman Greenway. It's an RBI single the other way for Braden Cox. The Bobcats taking an astounding lead here against the Bears. First pitch swinging from McCord, softly hit out to left. Adds it coming in. He'll make the catch. So out number 3 finally recorded in the third. Bobcats plate 5. It's 5-0. Bears will get their third at bat. Bottom of the third, and with a 5-run lead, the Bobcats are changing things up drastically. They will send out Wessel on the mound. He'll take over pitching duties. He'll have a 5-run lead to work with. Defensively, a total shakeup for the Bobcats as Abram Taylor swings at the first pitch. I believe Grisoff has moved to third. Davis Nitri in at short. Cameron Combs in at second. Braden Cox in at first. The outfield looks like Dylan Lahr in center. Or might be Yearwood. I can't tell. We'll call that one of them. And then both McCords on the corner outfield. Abram Taylor, good morning, good afternoon, and good night. He's down on 3 pitches. He strikes out swinging. You know, for the infield, I don't think we've seen Grisoff play short, Grisoff play third, Nitri play short, Combs play second, or Cox play first across the entire season. So they might just be switching things up to have fun, I guess, because why not if it's your last game? You've already been eliminated from playoff contention. Dylan Bowser's up. He's 0 for 1. Or he was walked in his first at-bat. He's at a 0-1. We saw the other BCA team. They had their big moment last night with Jack Fennell. Fennell became the first player all season to play all 9 positions in one game. So Fennell doing that last night. This BCA team playing very unorthodox positions, you know, specific player-wise. Just having some fun with it. Bowser 1-1 up the middle. To his left is Nitri. The throw over. Up top, Cox had to jump off the bag to get it. He can't get on in time. Dylan Bowser will reach. Called an E6 on Davis Nitri at short. There's a 1-out base runner. It is Dylan Lahr in center. And then it looks like both McCords on the corners, I believe. Now up is Andrew Hull. Behind Hull will be Caden Adsett for a line will turn over for the third time. Oh, 1 turning into 0-2. The 0-2 to Hull popped up. Foul ground. Cox giving it a look. It'll go just over the fence, out of play. Hull will stay alive. Another 0-2 fouled off. Couple of close misses from Wessel. Retired the first batter he saw. Almost had 2 up, 2 down. Dylan Bowser just getting aboard by way of a throw offline. Another 2-2 to Hull. There it is. Called strike 3. Hull down looking. Couple of strikeouts picked up from Cody Wessel this inning. There's 2 gone as a 10-hole hitter, Caden Adsett, getting his first at bat before the lineup turning over. 0-1 softly hit to the right side. That one will drop in front of shallow right. Perfectly placed ball from Caden. That's it. That'll put 2 men on with 2 gone. Again, the Bears not needing to win today, but they would like to straighten out the ship after a tough loss yesterday. They do play one more against the Eagles tonight. Vallone's 0 for 1. First 6 men for the Bears were retired in order. This is the first inning where more than 3 batters have came into the plate. Lefty's 0-1, fouled off. Caught by the third baseman coming in, Grisoff, but it was actually off the mask of Bryce Cal behind the plate. So I'm not sure how it jumped up that high. They're debating, they'll talk about it because technically that ball did not hit the ground, so you have to think, if you think about it that way, it could be an out. It will not be an out, though. It'll just be a foul ball. Call it a 2-5, excuse me. Haven't seen that before. That's actually kind of funny. But Vallone will hang in there on a technicality. He's at a 0-2. Wessel making a bid for 3 punch-outs all in the third. He's missed on a couple close 2-strike pitches. Wessel's 2-2. Gets a half swing from Malone. Not a full swing. It's good enough to hold up. Count will move full. So we'll get a payoff pitch here. And with 2 outs, the runners will be on the move. Three, 2 outs, runners go, and it's in the dirt. Good at bat from Tristan Vallone. Bases will now be loaded. Caden Ridings will stand in a big spot. Bears chasing 5, still needing 1. The tying run stands in on deck. A 5-run deficit the Bears are trying to climb themselves out of. First pitch swinging from Ridings. Caden's 0 for 1. Still pitching with a 5-run lead, Wessel would like to not have to sacrifice 1 run by way of a bases loaded to walk. We see plenty of those. You'd have to think that it's just hit the strike zone against Ridings. He's now missed twice. Big pitch coming here now to 3-1. Wessel needing just anything he can get with 2 gone. The lefty's 3-1. Fouled off. So an even bigger pitch coming here. Because now with the 3-2 count coming with 2 gone, of course, at any base, we will see every runner on the move. Anything softly hit into the outfield will score at least Bowser and Adsit, who are on third and second respectively. Depends on how fast Fallone's moving off of first. He might be able to score as well. Payoff pitch con. Everybody goes. Ball 4. Aiden Ridings works the bases loaded walk. That'll be run number 1 for the Bears. They get it in easy fashion. Wessel unable to sit down the Caden Ridings with 2 gone. We'll see motion head out of the bullpen for the Cats, and we'll also see a mound meeting. Marcus Greenway will get a chance, the same chance Riding just had, but now with the Bears on the board. It'll be 5-1 your score. Base is still loaded. Of course, still 2 outs. You have to think moments like this are kind of what have cost the Bobcats 15 games this season. They've put up some good runs, but unfortunately their unwillingness to close it out when they're up has just cost them way too many games this season. Because they're not a bad team by any means. There's talent all across the roster. Just not very timely ball playing. And what I mean by that is you can see, of course, 3 down in the first 2 innings with nobody on, but whenever you just need one sure out with the bases loaded, trying to get it here, Greenway popping out of play. Just needing one sure out with the bases loaded to keep your lead intact. Struggling getting it, and of course, walking in a run is never fun. Greenway calling time. He's in a 1-2 count. He represents the tying run. Cole Hendrickson stands in on deck. 1-2 to Greenway. Popped up. Out of play again. Greenway fighting here against Wessel. Couple of foul balls in a row to keep his at-bat alive. There's another one. We'll see how long this at-bat goes for. Greenway really battling. Adsit on third. Valone on second. Ridings on first. Wessel still looking at a 1-2. This one fouled ground again. You know, even if Greenway strikes out or is retired here, he'll still have to appreciate the at-bat he just gave himself. Wessel coming in for his first inning has already thrown upwards of 34 pitches. Feels like half of those are to Greenway here. 1-2, skied up, right side. Well, you never would have guessed it, but that ball went foul. We saw an at bat last night. I forgot who it was between, but I know it was between the Bears and the Athletics. So the Bears really battling both BCA teams. 1-2, that one missed. Two gets away from Cal, takes a good hop, throws it to the pitcher covering, but he couldn't get there in time. Adds it, scores. I feel like Cal had plenty of time to get that to the pitcher covering. Wessel just looked a little slow coming off the mound. He undoubtedly could have got at it easily. Instead, Adsit was the faster man. He scores. It's now 5-2 Bobcats. So now a payoff pitch coming. Runners won't be going. We'll get a mound meeting, it looks like, to talk to Wessel. No, we won't. He shrugs his coach off, tell him stay there. Great viewership. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Tuning into a good spot here. The Bears battling. They trailed by 5 in the top of the third. Coming into their part of the same inning. Scoring 2 already. Possible 2 more on base. The payoff. Swings and misses. Marcus Greenway finally retired. At-bat didn't go his way, but a beautiful at-bat nonetheless. He might be frustrated with himself, but fouled off multiple pitches. The Bears get 2 back. Bobcats lead shrinks to 3. We're on to the 4th. Bobcats out to pile on some more runs. They look to get at least 2 of them back. 9-10-1, say Cal and Bennett. First pitch to Say gets a big swing and a miss. End of the lineup already. The second time through the Bobcats. They have been hauling through their offensive lineup today. Struggling a little bit defensively in the third, but they still have 3 to play with. Chris Say walked in his first at-bat. Dylan Ford, the reliever coming in previously for the Bears, is still out for his second frame of work. We'll get a couple players heading down to the pen for the Bears, it looks like. Bears have plenty of arms ready to go. I was talking to their coach before this game, and he said that they are in no shortage of good arms, and they're more than prepared to go on and play the Copperheads in the first round of the finals or of the semifinals, potentially beat them, and then take on whoever wins the Bears and Athletic series. That'll be fun. All games broadcasted here, of course, on the Smoky Mountain Collegiate League YouTube channel. I'll be on the mic for all, potentially. Let's see if there's double elimination. So there's a max of 7 games, because technically 3 games can each be played in each series in the first round and then 1 game. So a max of 7, a minimum of 5. Payoff pitch to Say, misses down low. Number 29 getting aboard, courtesy of the base on ball for the second time today. For my sake, I hope it's a 5-game playoff. I'm ready to wrap this thing up and move back to Texas. I will be out of here Thursday morning. I'm not wasting any time. Championship will be broadcasted on Wednesday, and that will be it for the league, and then I will be back home first thing the next day. Now up is Bryce Cowell. He was also walked. If you're a Bobcats fan, regardless of what happens here today, this will be y'all's last game. I would love to see y'all on the broadcast, or if not, at the field. If you're a Brett Carroll Athletics supporter, they played 2 games on Monday, and if they win, at least one of them, they'll be playing on Tuesday, if not Wednesday. One. Chris Say goes sharply hit on the ground to third. No chance to turn 2 on the hit and run. Cal grounds out. Chris Say advances. First out in the 4th. The leadoff man, Tyler Bennett, already getting his 3rd at-bat here today. Bennett's 1 for 2. No Bobcat has homered this season at Maryville. They've sent plenty of them out at Catholic. Obviously, we mentioned Tyler Bennett's walk-off home run. And today, with today being the last game of, or the last day of the regular season, I think that moment takes the cake as the coolest moment all season. We've seen a ton of them this season. We've seen grand slams, tons of walk-offs, only one walk-off home run. Great defensive plays. We've seen diving plays, double plays, behind the back, jumping. You name it, we've seen it. Almost saw a no-hitter yesterday. The Bears took a no-hitter into the 5th. So close. Only allowed 1 hit the whole game, but man, were they close to doing it. We've seen a complete game be thrown by the Eagles, a pitcher on the Eagles. The 3-1 fouled up out of play. We've seen a double-digit strikeout game from a single pitcher this season. Now a payoff pitch coming with 1 gone and a runner in scoring position. 3-2, chopped on the ground to third to Greenway again. He'll throw over on a line, but unfortunately that ball just hit too slowly for him to put Tyler Bennett out. Bennett will reach on an infield single. Chris A had no chance to advance, the ball being hit right to third base. That'll put runners on 1 and 2, 1 gone, up the lefty Yearwood. Tyler Bennett officially recording himself a multi-hit game. Same thing for Yearwood if he can get aboard via a hit. He's 1 for 2. Up the middle goes Yearwood, ranging his Greenway. It's in and out of his glove. Chris A around third. He'll score. Another RBI single for Yearwood. Bobcats get one back. They're up 6-2. Ridings ranging out to his left almost made a good play. It looked like it was either in and out of his glove or just maybe right underneath it. Unfortunately for the shortstop, a run will come across on the play. Dylan Lahr has also had himself some cool moments. Hit the first grand slam of the season for any team. He's also one of 2 men to have a multi-home run game. I believe it's only one of 2. Colby Comparado on the other BCA team was the other one to do it. Lahr did it a few weeks ago. (3-1), hard hit on the ground, just foul. So now we'll see another payoff pitch. A bunch of Bobcats really getting deep into the count, both against Ford and Owen Porter previously. Called strike 3 in on Lahr. He thought he had ball 4. Instead, he's rang up looking on a very close pitch from Dylan Ford. A very huge strikeout needed for the righty. Lahr retired for the 2nd time today. Out number 2. That'll put a force at any base in the field. Looking to retire Cameron Combs up. Combs an RBI double in his 2nd at bat. He's 1 for 2. Sharply hit over to short. Ridings will field it on the backhand. The throw over. Combs not hustling full speed, and he's put out. He most likely could have reached on the play deep in the shortstop hole, but Ridings' ball came in too quick, and that's out number 3. So we're halfway home. The Bobcats win the first half. They're up 6-2. Back half of this one ready to go. That'll be the end of the day for Wessel. He goes one and done. The new pitcher coming on is Camfield. Camfield getting a swing and miss the first pitch he's throwing. Cole Hendrickson, the cleanup hitter, will get it going. Hendrickson, Shepard, and Hauser. Hendrickson had an opposite field home run last night over the tall wall in right field at Catholic. Taking a few big swings here. Bobcats went up by 5 in the third. Bears responded with 2 of their own. The Bobcats started the fourth with 1 more, so they took that lead back up to 4. Bears will look to answer. Hendrickson had a 0-2. He's 0 for 1. The 0-2 lined into center. Ranging back is Lahr at the track. He will run it down and make a catch. Good read from the center fielder. That's out number 1. Shepard will follow up the flyout. Defensively, it looks like we're seeing Jacob McCord in at third. Tyler Bennett at short. Davis Niatri moving from short to second. Cox still at first. In the outfield, Dylan Lahr in center, Mac McCord in left, and Isaac Yearwood out and right. The ever so changing Bobcats defense continues to be ever more so here today. Two one breaking ball to Shepard. Finds home. It's 2-2. Before every game, I always grab a paper and pencil and write down, where everybody is playing and in the field for each team respectively, so that way I can look down and know who is where. But for the Bobcats, it's always been, I'm not really relying on the paper as much. I need to look up in the field and see who's where, because they change every inning. So I get kind of tired of erasing and changing out names on the paper, and I just kind of learned that who is who on the field. It makes it a whole lot easier. Obviously, you call for the same teams for 2 months straight, and you kind of learn. Payoff pitch missing. It is a 1-out walk for Shepard. Cade Hauser up. He's 0 for 1. Behind Hauser is Abram Taylor. He'll be followed up by Dylan Bowser. The 3-1 missing. 2 walks allowed from Camfield. Bears in a spot to put some more runs back on the board. See if Abram Taylor can follow it up with maybe 3 straight walks. Eben Hansen Now hustling down to the bullpen for the Bobcats. That'll be pitcher number. What are we on right now? The third one? This is started with the starter, and then it was. How am I blanking already? Camfield currently, and then Wessel before. So, yes, this is the third pitcher of the day for the Bobcats. Oh, to Taylor, breaking ball, called strike three. Taylor down looking. I believe there's now 2 strikeouts in a row for Abram Taylor. He has sat down for out number 2 in the fourth. First pitch swinging from Bowser, chopped over to second. Nitri will play it. He'll flip to short for 1, and that's all he'll need. It's out number 3 in the fourth. We'll be on to the fifth. Bobcats retain their 4-1 lead. It's 6-2. Fifth inning very quickly underway. Dylan Ford out for it. He'll see Richardson. No runs scored for the Bears in the bottom of the fourth, so they still trail by 4. Bullpen quiet for the Bears. Bullpen also quiet for the Cats. Richardson 0 for 1. Taking his third time swinging today. Two-one fastball, line in the air, down the line, and it'll drop just fair. Richardson around second. He'll look for a stand-up double, and he'll get it with ease. It's a leadoff extra base hit for number 10. Pushing that ball maybe, I don't know, call it 3 or 4 feet fair of the left field line. Way over the head of, looks like Abram Taylor out there in left field. And he's aboard safely for Jacob McCord. First pitch swinging. Greenway dives but can't make the play. It's past his glove. Richardson will look to score on it. The throw in from Taylor goes to second. That will allow Richardson to score. They trade places. Bobcats add a 7th. Marcus Greenway almost plucking that ball out of the air. Made a good diving attempt for it at the hot corner. Just past his glove, rolling into left. Bobcats increase their lead back to 5. Cox with the 1-0 up the middle, and that one will get through. It's a hit parade for the Bobcats here in the 5th again. J-Mac around third. He'll score. Cox will move into second on the pass ball past Bowser. They've traded places now twice in a row. 2 times in a row. That will warrant a mound visit. Don't think it'll be a pitching change, just a recollect yourself moment. Bobcats scoring now for 3 consecutive innings, 5 in the 3rd, 1 in the 4th, 2 now in the 5th. Looks like we will get a pitching change, a new pitcher coming on. So we'll step aside while they change out. When he's ready to go, I'll come back. New pitcher on the mound. It's no longer Dylan Ford. It's now Drew Campbell. Campbell went inherent the runner on second and no out. First pitch swinging from Mac McCord, high up over to third. Greenway underneath it. He'll make the catch easily. McCord retired on the pitch. Good start from Drew Campbell. Throwing one pitch, getting one out. Chris A coming back up. Say led off the top of the fourth. Now getting another chance to hit in the fifth. This is the third time through the lineup, and they're in the 9 hole, so they'll be almost at the top lineup for the 4th time in only 5 innings. One to say, popped up over to the left side. Greenway will give it a look on the warning track. He will make the catch this time successfully. That's out number 2. Couple of rough pop outs for the Bobcats here in the 5th. Both Chris A and Mac McCord towering fly balls just within the infield. Bryce Cowell still in a spot to score that runner on second. It's Braden Cox who stands out there. First pitch breaking ball on a line. Foul. Cowell bidding for extra bases. Instead, it's just allowed out or allowed foul for strike 1. Stayed in the park, didn't go out of it, but would have been a double regardless. Popping up this one. Right side, giving it a look is the pitcher, catcher, and first baseman, and it's in the Bears' dugout. Looked like it might have hit. Please work. Okay, my microphone is back. Can I get the camera working again? Stay with me, guys. 1 second. Come on. Oh, and it froze again. Nope. All right, microphone's back. All right. Well, out number 3 was just recorded. All you missed was a fly out. So we'll call that out number 3 in the 5th. I'll try to fix the camera in the meantime. Please. All right. We'll be on to the 6th. Your score 8-2. Here in the bottom of the fifth, I apologize for the difficulties. Believe everything has fixed itself now. Camfield out for the inning. He'll face Andrew Hull up first. Andrew Hull getting a base hit. So Hull goes the opposite way. He's aboard for a leadoff knock. Caden Adson will come up after. Tristan Vallone will follow suit. 9, 10, and 1. Cats blading 2 in the fifth. They increased their lead to 6. Adson's 1 for 1 in his second at bat here today. Two 2-0 lined into center. Incoming is Mac McCord. He'll let it bounce in front of him. No real attempt to make a play on it. So back-to-back knocks for the Bears. They got 2 on, no out in the fifth. Nobody warming up in the pen for the Bobcats, so it wouldn't surprise me if we saw Eben Hansen come in the inning if it gets into a tight moment. But for now, Camfield will have the foreseeable future. While I'm turning over for the third time, it's Tristan Vallone. The lefty's 0 for 1. Hole on second, Adson on first, both of them getting singles. Two on, hard hitting line over to second. Cameron Combs, who's now there, will throw over to first. One is the only thing he'll ever get. No real chance to turn 2 on that one. Defensively, Combs moving over to second. Looks like Jacob McCord now at short. Samuel Harding in at third. Jaden Richardson moving to first. Outfield not changing. Neither is Bryce Cowell. He's played every inning at catcher. Hayden Riding's up. 2 runners in scoring positions for him. We are seeing Eben Hansen now go down to the pen for the Cats. So he'll probably have the 6th and 7th, hoping Camfield can record the last 2 outs here in the 5th. Two 2-0 to Ridings, hit up the middle. It's Combs again. He'll throw over. offline and gets away from Richardson. Both Hull and Adsit will score. Ridings is now in a pickle, getting caught up between first and second, trying to advance on the pass ball. So now we'll see a pickle here. Ridings getting way out of the baseline. And the tag not put on him. Ridings moving into second. Great elusiveness from the infielder. He should have been tagged out maybe 3 or 4 times there, but he works some magic. He's running off to take off his batting gloves. He's safe at second, though. So no outs recorded on the play. The Bears scoring 2. Your score now 8-4. Their deficit now cut to only 4. Marcus Greenway getting his 3rd rips. He's 0 for 2. First pitch fastball, swinging underneath it. 1 gone. Greenway up. Cole Hendrickson on deck. And the hole, Bryson Shepard. Popped up right side, sending Yearwood a few steps back. He'll make the catch. Tagging from second is Ridings. The throw in will be cut off and no motion over to third. It's a sacrifice fly that advances the runner. 2 gone in the 5th. Hendrickson up. He's also 0 for 2. First pitch fouling off into the net, almost coming in the broadcast booth or the press box. Instead, the net is there to make the play. It's 0-1. One to Cole is popped up. Foul ground over the right side. Richardson looking for it. He will make the bucket catch. Just a step into foul territory. Good play from the first baseman ranging back. That's out number 3 in the 5th. Bears get 2 in the set inning. We're on to the 6th. Your score 8-4. Top 6. Bobcats sending out Davis Niatri as he first pitch swings back to the mound, and a nice pick from Campbell. Sticking his glove out there. 1 up, 1 down on the pitch. The sun peeking out for the first time in weeks today. Getting real bright on the field between innings. It's 1, 2, and 3. Tyler Bennett not coming out for his 4th at bat. Instead, it's Niatri who's grounding out in a pitch. We are seeing Isaac Yearwood up, though. Of course, Drew Campbell mentioned. He's still on the mound. So Yearwood's 2 for 3. Multi-hit game for him. We'll see Dylan Lahr, who's on deck. Two-0, chopped just foul of the first base bag. Would have been an easy play for Hauser, just rolling a little right. Two one. This one fair over to short. Ridings will make the play and throw over. Couple of groundouts to start the inning for the Bobcats. Air retired back to back. First pitch swinging from Lahr. Lahr battling here. A couple of foul balls for him in a row. And there's another one. The 0-2 line. This time it's fair down the left field line. Lahr will be held up at first. It's a 2-out knock for Dylan Lahr, his first time getting aboard today. Cameron Combs will follow suit. Bobcats trying to pile on their 4-run lead. Popped up right side. Andrew Hull chasing after it. He will make the catch just in front of the warning track. It's out number 3 in the top of the 6th. Bobcats retain a 4-run lead. Bottom six. Bears have 6 outs left to play with. They trail by 4. Eben Hansen, the closer, coming on for the Bobcats. He'll make his final appearance this season, most likely. It's Bryson Shepard up first. Upfield down, doesn't go, 2-0. Shepard in a 2-1. Getting even with Hansen, now 2-2. Two, launched out to right, sending Chris Saback. He's looking up at the track, at the wall. Goodbye, baseball. It's a home run for Bryson Shepard. A solo shot for the lefty. His first home run of the season. Bears get one back. It's now 8-5. They're down but not out, trying to play spoiler in the Bobcats' last game here this season. Bryson Shepard sending one just over the fence. Didn't leave by much, but it got out nonetheless. So your score now 8-5. Kate Hauser will follow up. He's 1-0. Hansen looking for a put away pitch. Already given up one home run in the inning. That one not missing by much. Could have been called a strike had it been caught, but instead it's past the catcher Cal. That is the second earned run Eben Hansen has given up all season. So his ERA will take a notch in his last outing. There it is. Called strike 3 on Hauser. He's down looking. That'll bring up Abram Taylor. Hansen trying to continue coming back from that home run. Bounce back with a strikeout. Dylan Bowser's on deck with one gone here in the sixth. 1-1 fastball fouled off the catcher. Now 1-2 on Taylor. Looking for a put away pitch is Hansen. The 1-2 breaking ball just missing a little high. Close pitch from the closer. Sent down the line, just foul. Taylor battling in at 2-2. Launching one deep left, just way foul again. Good contact made from Taylor. Just needing to straighten it out a little bit. Two popped up again. 3 straight. Chris A coming in from right. He'll wave off McCord. He'll make the catch himself. Out number 2 in the 6th. Dylan Bowser trying to keep this inning going. The Bobcats, the Bears, only 4 outs left to play with, and they still trail by 3. Hansen's 3-0 comes home. He'll battle Bowser for another pitch. Bowser's 0 for 2. The 3-1 sent over to the right side. Chris A coming in. He won't make the catch. Was playing a step and a half too deep. It'll roll past him a little bit, but Bowser will be stopped at second regardless. Or at first, excuse me. And the Bears keeping their 6 alive, already scoring 1 in the frame. Andrew Hole will get an at-bat with 2 outs. Fastball from Hansen comes home. 0-1. Hole's 1 for 2. He's plated one of the runs. Looking for his multi-hit game. Check over on Taylor. He's back. Taylor brought in as a pinch runner for Dylan Bowser. 0-2 in the air, right side. First baseman giving it a look, and he will make the catch and found ground. Out number 3. Tough break for Hull. We are into the 7th. The Bears get one back. The score still sits at 8-5. Last chance for the Bobcats to get any more insurance. It is still Drew Campbell out. Count now even on the 5-hole hitter. It is not Jaden Richardson. I believe Grisoff now taking his first swings of the day. Pinch hitter now in a 1-2. Working a full count, his first plate appearance today. The payoff to him. Little foul ball. I believe he made contact with it in and out of the glove of Bowser. Another payoff coming. Skied up right side. Adsit will get underneath it. 1 up, 1 down. Lucas Rockholt coming in. Grisoff flying out. Rockholt will follow after. He's in for Jacob McCord. Bears trailing by 3, trying to keep it right there. On a line over the left side. That won't get down. The 2-1. Rockholt singles in his only plate appearance today, and he's aboard safely. So it'll be a pinch hitter coming on. It will not be Cox. The lefty will stand in. An elbow guard on both elbows. 2 sliding mitts in his back pockets. First pitch fouled off. Going to assume this is probably a PO taking his first swings today. Trying to find out the name. Chopping it up the middle. Ridings will throw over. In time, the runner retired. Almost beat it out. That's out number 2. Rockholt moving over to second. Ridings had no chance to turn 2. So the Bobcats, one more out to play with. They still lead by 3. They will look to close things out in the 7th. Mac McCord up, taking strike number 1. The 0-1, Rockholt goes. A throw down from Bowser. Almost not in time. A very close play at third. It's a stolen bag for Rockholt. McCord moves to 0-2. The 0-2 swung on and missed. Mac McCord down swinging. He's down 3 pitches. Will be into the 7th, or into the bottom of the 7th. 8-5 your score. All right, for the final time tonight, back at Maryville between the Bears and the Bobcats. It'll be Caden Nadsett, Tristan Vallone, and Caden Ridings, 10-1 and 2, their last chance to score at least 3. Bobcats throwing out Hanson for the 7th. The closer will look to close things with a 3-run lead. As it's 2 for 2. Getting ahead of the closer 3-0. Three one up top. A leadoff base runner. It's Caden Nadsett aboard for Tristan Vallone. A 1 popped high up left side. Third baseman Combs giving it a look. He'll make the catch on the edge of the dirt. 1 gone. Bobcats 2 outs away. As it goes, first pitch thrown down from Cowell. Won't get him. Strike number 1 in on Ridings. Hanson ahead of Ridings 0-2. Two and a half hours on the game clock. This game 2 outs away from its conclusion. Couple of big lightning strikes going on just beyond the outfield. It's still bright, but the lightning did look close. We'll see if that plays into effect in the game after this. Another 1 to the Ridings in the dirt. Gets away from Cowell. As it goes second to third. If Ridings can get on, that will put Marcus Greenway as the tying run. 2-2. Guess Writings called time right before that pitch was thrown. Still looking for the put-away pitch, and we're not getting it. Writings calling another timeout. Two pop foul. Close miss. We're getting a long at bat here versus Hanson and Writings. The 1-out payoff. Up in the air, right side, and out of play. Bears just do not want this game to end. Breaking ball misses outside. Writings works the walk. Good at bat from the infielder. We'll see if Marcus Greenway can step in as the tying run and do some potential damage. First pitch, Writings goes. Greenway swings through it. The throw from Cowell lets everybody advance a base. Adsit scores from third. It's a stolen bag for Writings, a double steal. It's now a 2-run game. Hanson desperately trying to close things out and put an exclamation mark on his team's way to end the season, at least. The 0-2 to Writings, or to Greenway, excuse me. Strike 3. Marcus Greenway strikes out. Out number 2 in the 7th. Bears have 1 to play with. Tying run at the plate. Go ahead run on deck. Let's call Hendrickson the final chance for the Bears here in this one. First pitch breaking ball to him. It's now 0-1. Fastball swung through. 0-2. Hendrickson and the Bears down their last strike here tonight. Or today. Hanson trying to end his season on a win. The 0-2 just missing. Bobcats bidding for win number 7. They would finish their season 7-15-1 if they get it done. Bears would fall to 11-10-1. The 1-2 just missed. Very close pitch from Hanson. Cole Hendrickson not going away easy. 8-6 your score with a runner on second. Hendrickson represents the tying run. 3 straight innings with a run for the Bears. The 2-2 popped up right side. Chris A giving it a look. He'll dive, and it's past him in fair territory. Andrew Hull or Caden Ridings will score. The ball looked like it went out of play under the fence or over the fence. I didn't see what happened. I took my eyes off the ball, but it's out of play. So Riding scores from third. Hendrickson is an RBI triple, or he'll be moved back to second. And now up Bryson Shepard. He's taken Evan Hansen deep once already. If he did it again here, he would win the game for the Bears. Tying run on second. First pitch in on Shepard. It's 1-0. Hansen does not have a blown save. This would be his first. Launch high in the air, right side. Jacob McCord giving it a look and foul ground. He will make the catch, and that is out number 3. The Bobcats end their season on a win. They beat the Bears 8-7 in a nail-biter that got close. They are right at the very end. Evan Hansen comes in, gets a 6-out save, and that'll do it. Not only for this one, but for the Bobcat season entirely. The Bears have made the playoffs. They will play 2 more at least next week. They will play 1 immediately after. So if you're a Bobcats fan, that'll be it for you. Feel free to come back next week. The other BCA team will, of course, be making their run for the SMCL Championship trophy this season. But if that is it for you, then not only is it for you for the Bobcats. Let me flip this around and see if it'll work. Hold on, guys. I'm not done yet. But it'd also be it for you with me. So if you're a Bobcats fan, I do appreciate you watching all summer. It was a very fun summer. I did enjoy calling y'all's games. I do appreciate all the parents and whatnot giving me praises. I've met a good handful of y'all between, I can't remember who, but thank you all for watching me this summer. I do appreciate it. My first summer out here in Knoxville. It was a really fun summer calling y'all's games. If you're a Bears fan, you're free to go. You'll have one more game after this, and then, of course, you'll play next week too. But if you're a Bobcats fan, I would love to see you either in person, come and shake my hand, or, stick around on the streams for next week. But if that's it for you, I appreciate you watching me all summer. It was very fun calling y'all's games, and I would love to do it again next summer if I get the chance. So here's to next year, Bobcats fans. Thank you all for watching. My name is Hunter Mancuso. Bears fans, I'll see you next game. Bobcats fans, I'll see y'all next